Pokemaniacs, welcome back. It is that time again. Yes, next week on PokemonCenter.com, there is a very high probability for the next Pokemon set pre-orders for the Pokemon Center ETBs to be uploaded. The queue may go live as soon as Monday next week. Today's Friday, March 13th, Friday the 13th. And of course, Friday the 13th, we've got to open some packs, right? We'll get to that momentarily. So, hopefully you get this video in time before next Monday. The odds are not as good as Tuesday being the drop, but Monday, it may happen. Apparently this happened the last time a set was revealed. I think it was Perfect Order. It was towards the end of the week. The following Monday, the ETB went live. The queue went up at Pokemon Center, and Perfect Order dropped with their pre-orders for the ETBs. So, be on your Discord starting this Monday, anywhere from like 10 a.m. on to maybe 2 to 3 p.m. And if not Monday, then you gotta go Tuesday. If I were to bet money, I'd say probably it's 50-50 Monday. If not Monday, obviously 90% chance Tuesday. And this is all depending on if there are any issues with Pokemon Center. In the past, if you recall, if you've been following Pokemon Center drops, now and then there are some issues. There are false queues where another country gets a queue, but it goes live in every country. There have been hacker attempts to get into the Pokemon Center. So you never know what could happen, but in a perfect world, without any tech issues, next Monday to Tuesday, the Chaos Rising, the brand new Pokemon set featuring Mega Greninja, pretty much the chase card. And I believe I read it's going to be a small set, probably a carbon copy of the Ninja Spinner Japanese set, which I think is out, so you can check out some of the artwork on those cards. It'll pretty much be transitioned over to Chaos Rising in English. There's Ampharos, if I'm saying that right. There's Xerneas, illustration rares. I don't think there's very many SIRs at all. Maybe 6 I think I saw. And 1 or 2 of those might be trainer cards. So it's probably going to turn into like another set like Phantasmal Flames. And of course, Phantasmal Flames, you got the 2 Charizard cards. The Charizard SIR being the big chase. This set we're talking about, Chaos Rising, the big chase is going to be the Mega Greninja SIR. There's probably a gold card too. I'm pretty sure there is. So if you're interested in that, get ready for next week. Get your notifications on. Again, join the Rattle Pokemon Discord server. That's the one I use. It's free. You will get immediate notification when the queue is live. Wish you all the best of luck. I'm going to be out of town next week, so I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get to the drop and be the first Pokemon Center ETB drop. I may miss. It is what it is. We'll see. We'll see how things go. But anyway, today, well, let's start with this week. As far as the news, that's the big news. The next Ascended Heroes item to drop this month in March, I think it's in a week or two, is going to be the pin collection, the bigger box that Walmart has had. And I think the tin, I don't know, there's one other item I thought that was supposed to drop with that pin collection. Either way, it's the third drop of the official drop of the Ascended Heroes different items. Ascended Heroes has been a shit show. I'm sure those of you that follow Pokemon know it's been very hard to get product unless you're in long lines and you're at stores waiting outside hours before they open. And it's been tough. I know it's a very popular set. If you guys remember, way back in like December, I mentioned it would be a shit show, that the scalpers would be out in full force. They're out in full force to get Ascended Heroes. I think ETBs are like around $110 market last I looked. And they're $60 plus tax in just about every store, except for I think Best Buy. I don't even try to go to Best Buy. I can't get there with my work schedule. And people wait outside for hours because they have Discord servers that let them know what product's going to be at the Best Buy before it even opens. It's crazy. So, a little bit of Ascended Heroes I have been able to find. I've opened up. The videos are already on the channel. Check those out. We actually pulled an SIR the other day. The last video I think we posted with Ascended Heroes. It was fantastic. We had managed to get 2 ETBs. The same target that I got, the ETBs last week. I went there today to go wait in line. The line was like probably 25 to 30 deep at 7:45. So I pulled in and left. And I found out that there were no Ascended Hero items, so I guess it wouldn't have mattered either way. But it's getting crazy. People are learning more when the drops are. So any of the early drops, I've kind of got no shot because I can't wait in line for hours like these people are doing that don't have jobs or they go into work late or whatever. I mean, you all know how I feel about scalpers. They ruin it for everybody. So I did actually, in my one Walmart drop, the one I always go to early, missed it. The other Walmart I go to, I was probably like 10th, 11th in line. They had very few Ascended Heroes. But I managed to get Prismatic Evolution Tech Sticker Collections. I got 5. They're quite pricey. But I went over to my local LGS. I traded those in. I traded 5 Prismatic Tech Sticker Collections in for 4 Ascended Heroes Tech Sticker Collections. I wanted to rip some Ascended Heroes this week. This is the only shot. I did manage to pull 1 2-pack at a CVS this week. I got nothing. I didn't even bother to record it. I recorded it, but it was, I'm not going to post a video with nothing. So maybe today we'll get lucky on Friday the 13th. How cool would that be? Let's open our Ghastly pack first. Any other Pokemon news? I think next week or the week after, and we'll talk more about it next week, hopefully, if I get a chance. I am out of town most of the week next week. So I'll probably, maybe I get lucky Thursday or Friday next week and find some product. But anyway, there are going to be Black Bolt White Flare drops at Sam's Club. I believe it's going to be the poster collection and the binder collection in like a 2-pack. And there's a White Flare one and a Black Bolt one. So I would imagine you can get 2 and 2. I don't know how that's going to work, or you're only allowed 1 and 1. I don't know. We'll see. I may or may not do that. I think the first drop is going to be on a Friday. I don't think it's next Friday. Maybe it is. I forgot. I'll get back to you guys with that. But hey, it's like for $40. So I think MSRP is like $70. So you can't go wrong to get some Black Bolt White Flare, right? I mean, Black Bolt White Flare, if you guys haven't checked out that set, it's not old, but it's been around for some months. We opened plenty of Black Bolt White Flare on the channel. We had fantastic luck on the channel with Black Bolt White Flare. If you don't know, check out my God Pack video. Now we got God Packs in Ascended Heroes against the bigger and better version of Prismatic Evolutions. Alright, we got the Mewtwo EX. That's pretty cool. First pack, we got a mini hit. Now, I know some of you, I've told, don't go to your LGSs because it's at market. But I traded product I bought that I would have just bought in the store if they had it. So technically I lost out a little bit, but literally I couldn't get to any product all this week because I had to work in the morning and most stores dropped early in the morning this week. So, and by the time I get out of work, all the other stores the scalpers have already been at are already in line. So look, I can't get every restock. It's very hard to get even one. Oh, illustration rare, baby. This is a cool card. And the fact that it's this early in the pack, could we get more after this? Weavile? No, okay. Alright, I was like, oh, I forgot the energy card. Okay, that's why. I'm like, wait a minute, is there... I don't know if Ascended Heroes has mini God Packs. I don't know if that worked, but hey, we got an illustration rare. Let's go. And I don't have this Weavile either. There are so many illustration rares in this set, and these cards are just awesome. Look at the artwork. That is such a cool card. Nice. All right, so this means that this next pack is going to be absolutely junk, right? You never know. So we've already, look, we've got 12 packs, and we've already pulled an illustration rare, which is one of the 9 packs, so it's pretty good. Pretty good. And I think, let's see. I think I got something at the end here. Take a look. What is this pack got in store for us? And if you have Pokepads, which are basically common cards, I think, they're worth like over $5 a piece. Monkey Dory. Okay. Monkey Dory. So yeah, it's kind of a nice thing. There's illustration rares in this set, I think, worth less than a Poképad. And a Poképad, I think, is basically a common card. It might be uncommon because I've only pulled 2. I mean, I haven't really opened a ton of Ascended Heroes. Just making sure I didn't pass one up because I'm just not used to looking for the trainer cards that are commons. That I'm trying to get my eye adjusted to pull the Poképads. But yeah, Poképads, $5-6. Look, don't just dump them in your common piles. You can take them to your local LGS. They'll buy them from you because a lot of players are looking for those cards. I guess they're pretty much a staple in all decks now. So just another little perk. If you're looking to trade, or sell any cards, there you go. And this Charmander card is cool. I'm trying to see if there's a swirl. I mean, if there's a swirl in any of these Charmander cards, I'm sure there's probably a premium on them. So, but I mean, everybody's opening up a ton of these probably. So, my guess is Ascended Heroes is going to be the next big Prismatic-y type set that they're going to have in print for a long time to come. So, don't worry if you can't find anything now. Wait till at least the booster bundles come out, which I think is another whole month away. April, the booster bundles come out. So, nice stretcher. Zigzagoon, Dustox. So, guys, have you been able to find any Ascended Heroes? Let me know in the comments if you have. Ooh, we get a Mega Hawlucha EX. Nice. This is a new EX card in the set. It's been crazy. It's been hard for me, and I kind of know where to go, what stores to hit at what time, and I'm having trouble getting any product. It's crazy. So, first pack of the next tech sticker. Again, we got an EX card, so technically a little hit. But yeah, I believe it or not, the Perfect Order is coming this month. I think at the end of the month. And I canceled my Pokemon Center ETBs. I think it's going to be a hard sell, honestly. No one's going to really go out of their way to buy those like I originally anticipated. And Perfect Order is literally going to be selling at MSRP, probably. It'll probably be the first set in years that will be available at MSRP. Because there are no expensive cards in the set. There are no popular Pokemon. Meowth, really. Zygarde, nobody cares. Scalpers are literally just going to leave it on the shelf because it's not going to have any resale value. So if you want Pokemon cards, you'll be able to find Perfect Order. I'm absolutely positive of that. I'm not going to buy a single pack, honestly. Unless there's one with like a cool promo card. I really have no desire to open Perfect Order at all. Zero. I would rather get Ascended Heroes or any old set. I'd rather open Phantasmal Flames than Perfect Order. But I did look at some of the Pokemon in the Chaos Rising set. It's going to be pretty popular for a while. But then I think over time, if it's printed enough, it's going to be just like Phantasmal Flames. You will be able to find Perfect Order. I'm sorry. We know you're going to be able to find Perfect Order. Chaos Rising, you will be able to find quite a bit of that, I feel, because once people get the chase card, I think there's a little mini swirl. My lighting's not the best here. Yeah, there actually is a little swirl on this. Oh, yes, there is a swirl. Ha 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 ha! I got one with a swirl. It's, of course, off-center. I mean, if you grade something like this Charmander with a swirl, what's it going to be worth? $50? So, we got an illustration rare already. Let's see if we can get anything better today. I really like the Pheasantipity SIR that we got. It is such a cool card. There are way better SIRs in the set, of course. And there are also much worse SIRs in this set. There's quite a few SIRs in Ascendant Heroes. So, let's go. Meryl! So yeah, the big news, again, next week, be ready for the Pokemon Center drop for Chaos Rising. It is going to hit next week. It's almost a guarantee. Again, barring any weird tech issues with Pokemon Center. And so, look, if you want to rip Pokemon card, if you want to master a set, Perfect Order is your set. You know, if you love Pokemon, you love ripping, you're not really chasing any valuable cards, Perfect Order will be your set. And after time, over time, I think Chaos Rising will be another Phantasmal Flame set. Most of the time, people are leaving Phantasmal Flames on the shelves. So, hopefully, you will be able... Ooh, there we go. We got a Counter Gain, Ultra Rare. So, we're doing pretty good today. I don't think this card is really worth anything. But I don't have it, so that's good. That is good. We'll take it. Yes, Ascendant Heroes is going to be my favorite set to open, and pretty much the only set that I try to acquire, because every other set I have no interest in. I don't see the value in it, because there are so many different rarities in this set, and you can get God Packs. If you're going to spend money, why would you spend money on any other Pokemon set, unless you're just rolling in it and you just have a habit? I don't think I've got that trainer card. Pikachu! I wonder if this Pikachu is anything, because it's got the lightning bolt on it. I'm sure this might have some value to it, because it's a Pikachu. And it's got the lightning bolt. We're going to sleeve it. It might be worth 50 cents. I'm going to put it in a separate pile here. And there's Pokeball cards, but there are no Master Balls, I think, in Ascended Heroes. I'm not sure why they haven't done any Master Balls. Well, we're on our last 3-pack. And this is it. I still have one more Pokemon Center ETB. I may have a buyer. It's just my schedule's kind of off compared to his. We'll see how that ends up playing out. Maybe next week I'll sell it. And I did notice I went to GameStop the other day to get some penny sleeves, and they had ETBs for Ascendant Heroes, but who's paying $100? Like, you pay $100 and you get nothing but a promo card that's worth probably $5. I'd be pretty pissed. Again, I know for some people that's all they can get, and I still would say don't do it, because GameStop will just keep the prices high. Now, if you have your Pro member, you get $5 off a month. If you've been acquiring points, yeah, you can get them discounted, but it still is not a good value. Shiny Energy, Psyduck, Arrow, Stunfisk, Camelot, Chikorita. Ooh, okay, we got the Mega Audino EX. This is one of my favorite EXs. This is the second one I've got of this. Last time I looked, it was like $5-some. So, I don't know. I gotta take a look if this has gone up at all. Oh, you know what? Is this an Ultra Rare? Or is this an EX? I actually think that might be a full art, believe it or not. We might have pulled a full art, guys, and I don't even realize it. Oh, snap. I think we just pulled a full art. That is an awesome card. I don't think the one I got before. I think the one I've gotten before is an EX. I'll have to go back and look. But, yeah, this is a double. This is 2 silvers. This is not an EX. This is a full art. We got another full art, so... Well, I'm sorry, another ultra rare, I should say. So we're not doing too bad. We're beating the odds. We've got 2 packs left. Let's see if we can get anything else. And then these last 2 packs. Again, thank you guys for watching. I haven't posted much content. I still am opening One Piece I only got one pack today, so I wasn't going to put a video up with one pack, and I got nothing in it. One Piece is tough. Unless I have a bunch, I'm not going to bother posting a video. Unless I open like one pack and it's like some crazy thing and I'll put up a short. Hoopa! Alright, we're on to our last pack. Last pack. Any other news? I mean, there really isn't any other big news. 30th anniversary is coming this year. Not sure exactly what's going to be in the set. I have seen some preliminary pictures. The OG Charizard is going to have like a 30th anniversary stamp. And it'll be in the set, so of course that'll be the chase card. Everybody's going to want the 30th Charizard to put with their OG Charizard, put with their 25th anniversary Charizard. So no Pokepads today. And just a holo. Okay, so nothing too crazy today, unfortunately. But, hey, we did beat the odds. We got some decent cards. I gotta look up this Pikachu. It might be like 50 cents with the lightning bolt. Maybe I've got two of these full art Mega Audinos. I don't know. But this is a cool card. Mega Audino. We got the Counter Gain. And we got the Weavile. So, out of 12 packs, we got 2 full arts and an illustration rare. That's definitely better than the odds. So... And, of course, we got some EXs. So, 3 EXs. All in all, not too bad. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. And, like I said, get on the Pokemon Center queue start next Monday. Be ready to go.